This class is for Standard 7 Grammar, Future Tense, Chapter 18. Simple Future Tense. The future tense talks of an action that will or will not take place in the future. So future tense we use for expressing action that will happen or will be happening in the future. So just like present tense and past tense, future tense has also 4 divisions. Simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. So let us go to simple future tense. The simple future tense is formed by adding will or shall before the base form of the verb. The simple future tense is formed by adding will or shall before the base form of the verb. The structure is will or shall plus base form of the verb. The verb form of future tense is will or shall plus base form of the verb. Look at the example. They will leave for Hyderabad tomorrow. Will leave is future tense. Will, the auxiliary verb. Leave, the base form of the verb. The past tense of leave is left. Past participle also left. Second, I shall meet them there. Shall meet is a simple future tense. Shall is the auxiliary. Meet is the base form. The past form is met. They will not reach on time. There used to be a restriction that shall was to be used with first person subjects and will with other subjects. So shall always uses with first person pronoun I. Will has no other problem. It can be used with other personal pronouns and nouns. In modern English, however, will is used for all persons. So now the present modern English, will is used for all persons. Very often will is used to express a strong intention to do something when used in the first person singular and plural. So very often will be used to express a strong intention to do something in the future. So to express that idea we use will. In informal language we often contract this I will, we will, that is I apostrophe double L and we apostrophe LL. We will take the children for their class, so you don't have to worry. So here we will, the contract form is we apostrophe double L. In negative sentences, in the simple future, we use the word not between the auxiliary verb and the main verb. Will not often abbreviated, will not is often abbreviated to won't. So we should be very careful. It is better we have to use on, W-O-N apostrophe T instead of will not. in the negative sense. She will not attend the meeting. Here will auxiliary, then not negative word, attend base form of the verb. It is better to use Sharada won't attend the meeting. They won't reach on time. Won't reach on time is will not reach on time. Will plus. First it is contracted. Will not is contracted won't. So in modern English we use this contracted form of will not. In affirmative sentences, the subject and the auxiliary verb will are open, contracted, she will, they will, etc. They will take the night train. I will make some custard. So instead of they, W-I-L-L, will, we use they apostrophe L-L. Second example, instead of I-W-L-L will, we use I apostrophe double L. So it is a contracted form of will. Will take and will make. To form the interrogative, we bring the helping verb will not will to the beginning of the sentence. Very important. As we have already seen how to make interrogative sentences in the previous classes. So here again we have to see that if we make an interrogative sentence with the future tense, we should bring will or shall at the beginning of the sentence. Look at here. Play will wait at the Payal will wait at the bus stop. Payal will wait at the bus stop. Question: will Payal wait at the bus stop? Or we can say, won't Payal wait at the bus stop? So what comes first? Will comes first. Then what comes? Subject, Payal. Then what comes? The wait, the base form of the verb. Wait is simple present tense plural. Person waited, waited. Second, will they take the night train or won't they take the night train? We bring will the beginning, then subject is they, then base form, that is take, then the remaining words of the sentence. So here take is present tense or base form, present tense plural or base form or verb first form. Past tense took, past was taken. Now in simple future tense, the simple future tense is used for an action that is voluntary. Voluntary means we do something without force. We do it ourselves without any force or compulsion. When the speaker offers to do something, the simple future tense is used. The speaker offers to do something, ready to do something, then future tense. We use the negative will not or won't when we refuse to do something. Look at the example. I will book the tickets for you. So it is, I offer something for other person. What offer? I will book the tickets for you. We will give you a lift. So offering something. We will give you a lift. Will give is the future tense, simple future tense. Will book is simple future tense. To make a prediction, that is future, we often use a simple future to talk of something we think will happen. Prediction means says something going to happen in the future. Just prophecy. Another word is prophecy. To say something. Look at here. It will rain tomorrow. That is a prediction. So we say, we predict or we think tomorrow there may be rain. It will rain tomorrow. I am sure you will get the job. But here, the job is not good. I am not sure, but I am offering. I am sure that you will get a job. So, in this sense, to make a prediction, we use simple future tense. Third, to make a promise. Promise. What is promise? I will return the money by Friday. So that's a promise. I will buy you a gift if you pass. So that is also a promise. So this is about simple future tense, the use of simple future tense. Simply say, the action is not yet taken place. It is going to happen. And we use simple future tense to show an voluntary action, to make a prediction, and to make a promise. The verb form is will or shall plus base form of the verb. Negative, will or shall plus not plus base form of the verb. Make it question. In simple future tense, bring the auxiliary will or shall in the beginning, then subject, then the main verb. Now let us move to next sentence. Next tense, future continuous tense. We use future continuous tense to talk of an action that will be in progress at a point of time in the future. An action, not a simple action, an action that is going on for some time in the future. To show that action, we use simple future tense, future continuous tense. Look at here. They will be waiting for us at the bus stop. So, will be waiting is the future continuous tense. Understand? The Guptas will be staying with us during the holidays. Will be staying. They are not saying now. The future. And waiting, the future. Not happened. So, the future, an action that is going to happen in the future for some time, will be waiting, will be staying. So, the verb form of future continuous tense is will or shall plus be plus ing form of the verb. Listen, will or shall plus ing, be plus ing form of the verb is the base, the verb form of future continuous tense. Now, for negative, we use the word not between auxiliary verb, that is will or shall, and the main verb. Will not is opened, abbreviated, shortened to won't. They will not be taking the night train. That will be contracted. I won't be they won't be taking the night train. I won't be participating in the conference. So, what is it? I will not be participating in the conference. That statement is contracted in this way. I won't be participating in the conference. To form the negative, we bring helping verb will to the beginning of the sentence. The noun or pronoun comes between will and be, and a question mark is added to the end of the sentence. So, to make interrogative sentence in the future continuous tense, we bring the auxiliary will or shall at the beginning, then they, subject, be coming to the wedding. It is wrong. Will be they coming? Wrong. We have to say, will they be coming? After will, we have to use a subject and be plus ing form then comes immediately. Will you be staying with me? The future continuous tense is used to talk an action that will be going on at a point in the future. Please be on time. I will be waiting for you at the restaurant. So that is going to happen. Action is going on, not finished within 1 second or 2 seconds. It is going on, couple of minutes or something. At this time tomorrow we will be leaving for Raghava's party. At this time tomorrow we will be leaving for Raghava's party. Then another usage, to talk of planned actions in the future. To talk of planned, planned actions in the future. the action is not happened, it has planned to happen. That is, look at the example. I will say the example. My sister will be leaving for Pune next Saturday. So now it is Monday. So my sister is going next Saturday. So that is a planned action. That is, will be leaving. We will be celebrating the 25th anniversary of our school this year. So this is a planned action. We will be celebrating, not now. So the future. So we can use future continuous tense. So this is about future continuous tense. Future continuous tense, we use future continuous tense to show an action that is going to happen, not a simple action, it is for a period of time. So it will be waiting, will be staying, etc. The verb form is will or shall plus be plus ing form of the verb. For negative, to make negative, we use not, the word not. That should be used after the auxiliary, or in between the auxiliary and be plus ing. Question, we bring will beginning, then subject, then be plus ing form of the verb comes next. So this is about future continuous tense. Study and do the study the verb form, its usage, etc. Thank you very much.